And can I just tell a quick story?
Yep.
I'm in Weyburn with Corey Sheets. It's me, Corey Sheets, and Curtis Joseph. And Cujo is so nervous, he's rattling the podium. I'm sitting close enough I can hear it rattling. That's how nervous he is to speak to a crowd. Cujo! You wouldn't think he'd be nervous, right? And he's telling stories about how Brett Hull would snap aluminum sticks in half in practice, hitting one-timers. And Corey leans over to me. What's a one-timer? But he was so into the story, he wanted to know, right? And then Corey's leaning over. The more Cujo speaks. How long he play? 19 years. 19 years? Oh, yeah. Like Cujo's one of the best, right?
Yeah.
But to bring Corey Sheets and Curtis Joseph all together in one room one night in Weyburn and tell stories, and they loved it, and it was all great. That's the secret. Bob's done probably 100 times more dinners than I have. And the number one question when I go out there, Poles, is, why do you come out here? And I always say, because you asked. Right? What do you love about
For
it?
the meal?
Yeah. For the meal.
For the meal. Home cooked meal.
For the food.
No. No, it's just to help and support. And it's great. They're wonderful.
So great.
Yeah, they're wonderful. I enjoy them all. I've done lots. And the small town and the bigger cities and all. But I like the small town. But you just...
It's a new crowd to laugh at your jokes, too. Right? That's always a good thing.
Sometimes.
Yeah, but Poley can tell his stories 1,000 times. Like, I'm getting tired of the Dennis Hull stories. I am. I've seen them 37 times, if not more.
But what's great about guys like Bob and Dennis and stuff, doesn't matter how many times you hear them, they're still funny.
Can you tell the story about
No.
Eddie Stanowski?
No.
Clean it up. But when you were in Saskatoon, you were coming home from a game against the Blades, and Eddie made like 76 saves. Remember that night? And
It was unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Put the great story here.
Unbelievable. And we were getting some food on the bus after, and he played great. Like, I don't know if we won 1-0 or something like that. It was like 80 shots. It was unbelievable. And Eddie was kind of in a different era zone or whatever it might have been there. Anyway, food comes on the bus, and it's McDonald's food. It's lots.
Yeah.
And I'm a fat guy on there. All these little hockey guys, they don't eat much, one burger or something. But I eat about 5, 8, or 6. Anyway, it was all coming back, and then Wire comes back.
Mike Warchowski.
Mike Wire says, "Great game, Eddie. Oh, you played great." And Eddie goes to Mike, "That was God in the net. That wasn't me." Wire said, "Last time I looked, it was you." He says, "I think it was you all the way." And then I said, "Eddie, can I have your burgers?" God maybe doesn't want your burgers. So I got a couple more. Great story.
Unbelievable story.
I don't know, it doesn't make any sense, but it was good.
It's great.
It was great.
It wasn't God, it was
But
you.
he played, but he was a good,
I saw it wasn't God.
He was a good one.
What about when you rolled up into New Westminster
Oh,
and the bus kept shaking?
The Goon Town. Oh.
Yeah, tell that story.
Well, Bobby T.O. Cue Ball, we called him. Not to his face, but anyway, Bob Turner was coaching at the time. We go in there, and these guys are, it's the Goon Squad. It's the Goon Squad. They warmed up, and they were hitting each other in the warm-up against each other. Who hits each other in the warm-up? God, I do, but I can't. I can only turn one way. I can't stop, right? Anyway, we're getting in there, and we're getting crap knocked out of us, and we got nobody will go on the ice. Nobody wants to go on the ice anymore. It's like 13-0 in there. They're beating the hell out of us, and I remember Feger got into a pretty good fight with Barry Beck, and then he held his own pretty good. I thought he got the best of Boyle Fegs, rookie of that year.
Not that big, thick, but
it was good. But anyway, they had this Filipoff, I believe his name was, kind of a goon guy.
Archie Henderson.
Archie was Lethbridge.
Okay.
He played with Trotz there. Anyway, long story. That's another story. But anyway, go there. This Filipoff guy, he come on, and it was just like a big dog on all the small dogs, and he was kind of pounding right there. So I jumped the boards, and this is only a couple minutes left in the game, and Turner goes, "You got to go get him." And I said, "Okay." Who do you get? There's 20 of them there, Anyway, so I jump over, and all of a sudden, Ernie Punch McLean, the one-eyed
coach, yeah.
He pulls that guy's off. He pulled this guy off, and So I'm floating around out there, and now I'm in a bad mood, and so I'm the old slap shot thing right to the bench, and I'm waving. Ding. No, I didn't swing, but I was waving pretty good, and I said, anyone, all of you, doesn't matter, bring it on. And they were backing up. They were trying to get over the glass, eh? And I thought to myself after that, I wasn't very smart back then, but I thought about it after. I said, if they would have poured off, it would have been over. Because there's nobody behind me.
You're the only one.
I think Feegs was about the only guy, Wire and those guys, but there was not many guys behind me. But anyway, and at the end, so we did this jostling back and forth. All of a sudden, there was trash cans flying in New West, and there was and we come in the dressing room after, and no blood was shed, and thank God I didn't get grabbed or anything like that. And I remember Turner coming in the room, and we just lost like 13-0, hey? And he was so happy. He said, we got the toughest guy in the league. And I'm going, we just got the shit kicked out of us. Sorry, can I say that on there?
Yeah, actually you can.
Anyway, we got the crap knocked out of us. And thank God I didn't get into a fight because somebody would have beat me, you know what. But New West went. Yeah, New West.
But you, for those that, well, everybody knows, and our viewers, you see they're just, word's getting around that Poley's on.
Oh, yeah.
So this guy played for the Pats, the Rams, and the Riders, but you were in the Wild West era of hockey. Did you have a pro hockey opportunity?
No. I met Johnny Bauer. That was great. That's a good story. Can I tell that story? Have I got time?
I'd love to. This sounds like a new one. I haven't heard this one.
Johnny Bauer comes in, and everybody's tooting and scouting Eddie. Eddie, number one guy in the league. and
Eddie Stanowski, Steady Eddie.
Stanowski. And so they come, and Bauer comes there, and he's in civvies and sweats, and he comes on the ice, and comes on after practice. And he goes... wanted a few of us guys to stay and shoot on Eddie, and he was going to, work with him, or I don't know what he was doing there, but he wanted some rubber at Eddie. So, me and my tremendous shot from the point.
You got a good shot.
I couldn't. Anyway, the top guys went in, and I stayed. And anyway, we're shooting around, and so he and Bauer was in. He was upset that nobody was ripping him, and some guy they could rip him. He wanted some rippers, and nobody was ripping at Eddie
because it's Johnny Bauer.
Yeah, Johnny Bauer. So he got mad. He said, "Give me the stick and gloves." He took Eddie's stick and gloves, went in the net. Nope, nothing. He said, "Rip him. Yeah, bring him." Guys were shooting at him, and Johnny Bauer. He just putting them in the corner, putting it. It was unbelievable.
That's how quick his hands are.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Wow. Great
That
story.
is amazing, yeah.
And Eddie was good at that, too. Eddie direct the puck into the corner and over the glass and ding off the fans that were peeking over there, Eddie
Great Winnipeg Jets and St. Louis Blues goalie. Now, I'm doing a lot of work with the military, and I assume you've been in the officer's mess. They got a jersey of Eddie up, framed, of the Blues with the military. Because playing hockey for Eddie, even though he won a Memorial Cup and went on to the NHL, wasn't his thing.
No.
Right? Nope. Serve his country.
Absolutely. Eddie, quality guy. Top door.
They don't make him better.
Great story. Yeah.
Darren, what do we got next hour? Because I have no idea.
Holy smokes.
On this 100. I'm the guest on my own
Ken Miller
show. Coach Miller.
Good
morning, Riders.
Yeah, that's the big one. And Don Narcisse and George Reed. So that's a big hour, too.
That's a big hour, too.
That's
2 out of 3 ain't
hour,
bad.
too.
You
got an arc one?
Are you able to stay, Polecat?
My day is yours. Say.
Oh, perfect.
I'm with you.
I love it. And by the way, I will throw this shout out. None of this is me. It's all Clark. Producer Clark lining up the guests. You, Darren, decorated everything. Tyler's went out and sold it. We got a live studio audience. It's a big show. What are you going to do for 1,000?
Yeah.
How do you top this?
I got some time, and Ty, we need a bigger budget for 1,000.
Yeah, exactly.
I need a bigger budget.
We're doing it from Times Square.
You're watching Rod Pedersen On Demand. For more of The Rod Pedersen Show, visit rodpedersen.com or follow Rod Pedersen on social media.